Welcome to day 18 of your alcohol-free journey. Today, we're tackling one of the most deeply entrenched beliefs about alcohol, that it makes us happy. In Psalm 16, verse 11, David writes, "You make known to me the path of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand." This scripture reminds us that true joy comes from God, not from any earthly substance. Think back to your most cherished celebrations of joyful gatherings, graduations, weddings, birthdays, milestone achievements. Alcohol likely played a prominent role in many of these moments. Through these experiences, we've developed a strong association between alcohol and happiness, joy, and fun. Let's examine this belief more closely using our ACT framework. As a reminder, ACT stands for awareness, clarity, and turnaround. First, let's ask ourselves if this belief that alcohol makes us happy is actually true. Most of us do have a lot of experiences throughout our lifetimes that seem to support the idea that alcohol creates happiness. Going back to our childhoods, we observe adults becoming more animated at parties, laughing louder with drinks in hand. As we become adults ourselves, this connection is continuously reinforced through media, advertising, and social customs. Movies, TV shows, and advertisements depict beautiful people living their best lives with drinks in hand. Our social media feeds are overflowing with friends posting about the best night ever while having a drink in hand. Maybe you have even made those posts yourself. I know I definitely did. But it goes even deeper than that. Our society has become so convinced that alcohol is necessary for connection and enjoyment that it's infiltrating spaces where it was once unthinkable. Wine is now commonplace at baby showers, children's birthday parties, and even women's church group socials. I actually experienced this recently when I signed up for a church social for women. It was a Friday night, and we were encouraged to bring an appetizer, a dessert, or a bottle of wine. I was actually quite shocked by it, but maybe I shouldn't have been. As a society, regardless of our faith, we've bought into the lie that we need a glass of wine in hand to truly connect with other women, to relax enough to be ourselves, and to make it through social situations. Think about it. How many times have you heard someone say, "I'll bring the wine," about a simple gathering of friends? We've elevated alcohol to such importance that we feel incomplete without it, even in settings meant to celebrate new life or foster spiritual growth. So let's get some clarity. This belief that alcohol makes me happy has profound effects on how we feel about and live our lives. We start to categorize events as fun or boring based on whether alcohol will be present. We may avoid alcohol-free gatherings, believing they won't be as enjoyable. Or we might feel anxious about attending a social event where we know alcohol won't be served, wondering how we'll possibly connect with others or have a good time. I completely felt like this when I was drinking. But here's the thing. This belief creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. When we're at events without alcohol, we might be distracted by its absence, not fully present or engaged, thereby creating the very experience we feared, one that feels less fun or less connected. We might find ourselves trying to change the nature of gatherings, suggesting wine and cheese for a book club that was originally just about the books, or bringing bottles to events where alcohol wasn't planned. Consider how this belief might be limiting your life. Are there meaningful experiences you're missing because you decided they won't be fun without alcohol? Are there relationships that could be deeper if you weren't relying on alcohol as a social lubricant? So how could we turn this thought around? Here's the truth that I want to share with you today. Real, lasting happiness does not come from a bottle. In her book, The Unexpected Joy of Being Sober, Catherine Gray describes how she discovered a whole new world of authentic joy after leaving alcohol behind. She found, as many of us do, that sobriety doesn't mean the end of happiness. In fact, it's the exact opposite. It means the beginning of a deeper, richer, more genuine joy. Is it possible that you could embrace one or more of the following new, empowering beliefs? What if you believed that your natural state is joy and that you don't need alcohol to access it? Or that you're most genuinely happy when you're fully present and clear-headed? How about real connection happens when you're authentic, not chemically altered? Or that God's joy is complete and lasting, and alcohol's pleasure is temporary and hollow. The joy we find in sobriety is like nothing alcohol can provide. It doesn't happen overnight, but once you have enough clear-headed and genuine experiences that you actually remember, you'll see just how joyful sobriety really is. It's the joy described in Nehemiah 8, verse 10. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Take time today to reflect in your journal. Your prompts will guide you to explore your memories of genuine happiness. Examine how alcohol may have borrowed joy from your tomorrow, and discover the new sources of authentic joy that you found during this fast. Really dig deep into how this belief that alcohol makes me happy has influenced your choices and what new truths you're discovering. Tomorrow, we'll tackle another crucial topic that trips up many people who try to change their relationship with alcohol: why relying on willpower alone often leads to frustration and failure. We'll explore why sustainable change requires so much more than just trying harder. And I'll share some powerful alternatives that align with both science and scripture. You won't want to miss it. I'll see you tomorrow for day 19.